The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Let's go now. Cut back in. Cut back in.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders.
And he's got it down to the 28.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw here. This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go and prove it right now.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it again. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out gets loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So a first quarter. And this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
Second down, back to Sanders.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Hurts.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fielded right around the 8. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 13-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10
at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Still first down.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones
has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And that's complete to Shepard. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Giants are an extra point away now from moving out in front. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point try good by Gano. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From the 10.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they... And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. At issue here, does the football make contact with the ground before he secured it? And I think some of these angles are going to give us a pretty good look.
Secure.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the draw, this is Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And some space here. Touchdown, Giants.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Gano for the extra point.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready, break. On the go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And that is incomplete.
You know, he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Check the Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Back to throw again. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. A first down carry for Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, 194 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And oh, it's wide right. No good. this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
They go play action with Hurts.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Brett Kern now to punt this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, for them, a pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
They find some open field here. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 41 yards on the ground. Again, it's Barkley. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. On second down, here's Barkley. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, Barkley bulldozes past him. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now a give coming right is Breida.
Reed Blankenship delivering the hit.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
19 right.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
Another run with Sanders. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
On 1st down, Jones.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 2nd down.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. Room here to run. 20. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 13. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards. 1st down.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get it. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
It's the Giants with a football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Off the play fake. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Daniel Bellinger
From 17 yards out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Gano the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Panther 11.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Hold it ready. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there. And
there he goes, right side. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 74 yards.
And the Giants have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
And he pushed it right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Hurts fumbles it, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this...
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah.